There is a new ETF that it involves XRP hitting the street, and Wall Street is now excited about the Rho Price Active ETF. We have Morgan Stanley mentioning XRP specifically as payment infrastructure. And I do want to show some interesting connections about Morgan Stanley, Ripple, and XRP and what I think is about to happen. Let's get into all of this brand new news and I'll break it down for you sensei style. Let's go ahead and start here with James Sayarf.
And then there's people that don't even understand what staking is and why should anybody put any sort of crypto in their portfolio, which is why I think those actively managed portfolios of ETFs, I'm very bullish on the demand for those long term because it's really complicated. Some people are like, all right, I'm going to put Bitcoin in my portfolio. It makes sense. When you start looking at these other things, Avalanche, BNB, Hyperliquid, if an advisor's doing, 5% of their portfolio in something like that, do they really want to be spending tens, hundreds of hours trying to understand this for something that's such a small piece of their client portfolio? Or would they rather outsource it to somebody like VanEck or another issuer who's going to launch a product? T. Rowe Price, a legacy asset manager, is launching a product. GSR has launched a product that will actively pick those types of assets for you. And I think that's where things are likely going to go for the near future.
All right, T. Rowe Price was the exact name I was looking for there. SEC approves T. Rowe Price. Price's active crypto ETF. The New York Stock Exchange ACRA's rule change just got a green light, and XRP is officially the one of the eligible assets alongside Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, ADA, Doge, and more. Here is the documentation if you wanted to keep score at home. Here are the assets that are going to be involved in this. You have Bitcoin, Solana, XRP, ADA, AVAX, Litecoin, DOT, and Dogecoin. So somebody could buy this index and get access to all of these different ecosystems. Look at XRP here, though. Bitcoin is 41% weight. Ethereum is 18.5. XRP is 11.42, which is really incredible when you consider Ethereum's market cap and XRP's market cap. I'd imagine over time, as people are more bullish on XRP, as more investors come into XRP, we could even see XRP higher than Ethereum. Chainlink here is 28.8.